right. Well, time to get to it. We must accomplish what we're set out to do. Okay? And my creative gift is going to be sparked by this video. So, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Into it. Yeah, whatever that is. The theme is water. Obviously, that's emotions. Okay, emotions are high. Emotions are definitely high. They've been high, I swear. We have the Magician. So with emotions being high, the energy right now is very mutable. It's very easy to receive. I don't want to use the other word like manipulate, but you know, the dark side of a magician is manipulation, but the magician is an alchemist, someone who could turn nothing into something. So right now the energy is very mutable, so that means it's very easy to pray for the things that you need and for them to show up in that very second. Now we have the High Priestess. Now, like I said, like energy is mutable. It's very easy to pray and receive what you're asking for right now. And this is if you are divinely tapped in. Okay. So do you have a connection to source? Okay. Do you speak to source in an act of gratitude, in an act of servants to the world? Then yes, the High Priestess is you, and energy is mutable, and you're able to, like I said, it's very wild to me. We have both 1 and 2, the Magician and the High Priestess, right next to each other. Like, that is very symbolic. 1 coming out, the number 2 coming out. 1, 2. Number 12 is significant. The number 3 is the Empress. But before we get ahead of ourselves, now see, if the Empress is number 3 and the Magician is number 1, the High Priestess is number 2, it's been a building up. You have been doing the work as far as research, as far as self-development, as far as looking within and figuring out your power, because your power is going to make you rich. Your magic is going to make you rich, and you know this. Now's the time to tap in and use those creative muscles. You can connect to sea life. You can look up spiritual meaning of different sea creatures like the turtle. All right, wow. So we have got, like, the number 3 came out, and it's 3 of Cups with Judgment. So being around others, it can bring you down. Okay, if they are not on your vibe, if they're not supporting you. But what I'm seeing here is that you do have people around you now. There's actually a group of 3. You and 2 other people. Could be like a friend group. And this is where magic happens. It lies in 3. Okay? Mind, body, spirit. Okay? 3 is a holy number. In just like 2 weeks, I'm about to be 33. I'm so excited. 422 on the timer, 424. Then we have Judgment. I'm getting the number 144, which I just want to bring up, like, you know I am speaking to some of you. Judgment. A lot of people fear Judgment Day. So right now it's looking like, we're missing the number 4. People are not grounded these days. They're rooted in the 3D. They're rooted in money, which is going to make you feel lack because of everything going on right now. They are attacking the places where people feel secure. Food, your living residence, your money. They're attacking the 3D things that make you feel comfortable. That is why it is so imperative to become comfortable in yourself, not in the 3D world. To become comfortable with yourself. And once you are comfortable with yourself and you have knowledge because you did the work, you therefore don't feel the lack, you don't feel the fear, because what they're doing, you know that it cannot affect you, and you're magic. Are you serious? Are you even serious? Like, it's a laughing stock to me. It really is. Because, you know, I'm gonna let you guys know right now that there is things out there that are connected to, you know, the evil, the fear, the demons. There is, some people fall into the trap. You know, we're not all gonna be like all love and light. You know, we're not all gonna be making everybody happy. Okay, we're having a human experience, so things are not going to look magical or you know, all the time, is just what I'm getting right now. Because we are actually on this 3D planet, so things are going to be 3D. But that is exactly where they think they can attack you at. But if you understand both, you can actually feel safe in knowing who you really are. King of Wands. King of Wands, set ablaze, set fire. This person is a tornado. So all the major weather things that we're having right now, the fires and all of that, it is to explode our creative passion. Now, obviously, animals and people have gotten hurt during these times of major disasters. That's why it's imperative to know yourself. And I mean, the people that lie in the wake, they are there, okay? And there's nothing that could have changed that. You know what I mean? They were there. But this has been a set, and this has always has been set to happen. Okay, things are always planned, whether by the physical or the non-physical. They are planned. Queen of Cups. So we have water and fire, and this is a dynamic duo. Come here, baby. He just wants to be heard. I love you. So the Queen of Cups, the woman brings this feminine, this loving energy to the world. Okay? The man here, it looks like he destroys, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's the cycle of life. That's just what it is. Like, but it doesn't have to be destroying in a bad sense. We can look at it as destroying in a cleansing, a death and rebirth. Okay, that's looking at it from the feminine side, the water. If you look at it from the man side, you're going to be like, oh my God, things are being destroyed. But if you look at it with both, you'll see the reason and the purpose for these things happening. 9 o'clock on the timer. Number 9, which is right before a new beginning. So like I said, all these things happening is for a refresh, a rebirth. You know, we have the 2 of Swords. A lot of you feel lost and confused. Like you have to choose, you know, between one or the other, but you don't. You can balance out both, okay? There's no one way or the other. There's no. We have the moon. The moon is always going to show up. The moon is always going to hold secrets. The moon will always do what the moon does. The moon does not change. The moon is always going to do what it does, and that's one thing that's constant. So if you're in fear, just focus on the moon. One more time, Anna. I love you. We have the Tower. So as things are crumbling down as well, okay, that's for awakening. Okay, things that were not seen before are being seen. You have the moon and the tower, but look at the tower. We have dark and day. Okay, the sun. So there's the balance of the yin yang. Yang yang. But things have been hidden for the past 6 years while CERN was on, right? And now the light turned back on, like the golden sun, our golden era, if you guys keep up. We have moved out of this dark place to the light. So things will start to look like they're crumbling, but you are safe. We have the Two of Cups. There's going to be unitedness. Okay, there's going to be divine connections. Okay, and from divine connections, there's going to be wisdom brought about. Two of Wands. It's up to, I feel like, the feminine to make these decisions based on where is she going, how far is she going to go, who is she travel with. 11:11 on the timer. It's all up to her. But this can also be, you know, a male finding his way. You know, I'm just a female, so I'm easier to be like, I see a female, this is a female. But I don't feel like I want to say that he's looking at his options or anything. Three of Wands, yeah. He's watching you. He's watching you. 11:44 on the timer. He's watching you. We have 23, the number 5. He's watching you. What's your next move? Because I need to follow suit. I need to pursue what she's doing next. Yes, baby boy. I love you. One more card. Thank you. Death. There's that death. She is going through a death. Okay. Let's see what's happening next. I love you. No longer feeling small. And he's feeling right. So we have here the divine feminine in the garden. The divine feminine, birds are very significant, especially like parrots, parakeets. Mother Nature is significant because Mother Nature is doing her thing and she's getting ready to blossom. Okay, she's about to show the whole world, and goes for all divine feminines. She's about to show the world for real. Like, they're about to be noticed. If you're a divine feminine, you're about to be noticed in ways that you've never been noticed before. I'm just letting y'all know. That's what's coming up. That's what's tea. Alright, thanks for watching my video. If you want more, just come back. I love you.